Hi, my name is Jody, and I was coming to you tonight talk about something that's very important, not only for your mental and physical health now, but also for the future. And for those of you that know me, I'm Jody, and of course, hi. And for you that don't, I'm Jody, and I've been in network marketing now for going on 2 years. And one of the things I wanted to talk about tonight was limiting beliefs. And not just limiting beliefs, but negative thinking in general. Why is that important? Because negative thinking actually attracts negativity to you. Tonight on the way home, just as an example, we were in the far lane and we had to get over to head towards the house. And there was about 15 people coming. So I turn on my blinker, and you know the drill. Like one person passes and they speed up because they see you coming. And they're like, everybody speeds up because they're like, I don't want that one car to impede me. That's going to slow me down. And you're like, okay, go ahead. I'm not in that big a hurry. I mean, if I have to, I can turn around. It's not like there's something stopping me. So I don't get that critical about it or any, it's not upsetting. But then just about the last person, and I'm not even kidding, they have all passed except for one person. And then that person slows down, gives me a little blinker, so that I can get over. And I'm like, it doesn't take a whole lot. I mean, he could have easily sped up and gone faster just to be one step ahead. But they were kind and considerate and let me pass and let me get over. So just that one little bit of positive. Now I could have been ranting and raving for the rest of the day about the other, 14 or so cars that passed us, and that would have just fueled my rage for the rest of the evening. Oh, all this negativity about, oh man, are you kidding? All those cars passed. Or I can focus on the positive of that one car was so sweet to let us go ahead and go. See, you can look at it two ways. And why is it important to make sure that you look at it in the right way? Okay, let's just suppose I went with the first option and I was negative about the whole thing. Just completely negative. And I was just toxic about all that. Oh, for goodness sakes. Can you believe that? Just held us up, blah, blah, blah. Just, oh my goodness. Can you believe that? I just can't even stand it. Oh, God. I don't know why. I mean, they could have just let me over. See, I could have done that. My mind could have done that. But then my mind would have been attracting, and it would just build from there. It would just build. I would have been like, something else would have happened that evening or this evening, and I would have been like, see, just another thing. That's my life. That's my last name used to be Riley. So that's just the life of Riley. All these things I could have said, I just would have built and built and built. And then the next day, negative things would have happened, because things do. Let's just face it. Negative things do happen, Okay, so that would have just built and built and built. And then by the end of Friday, I'd have just been like, nothing good happened today. The only thing good about today is it's Friday, and at least this week is over with. It's been such a terrible week. You won't believe this. And I mean, so many negative things are happening that I could just really build on all of those things. I could just be really negative about all of that. But that would just ruin the whole weekend, because I would get up pre-programmed to already look for the negative. Already I would be thinking, what's going to happen today on the defensive, shields up, what's going to happen to me today? Who's going to do something to me today? Because that's the way you feel. If you constantly have a negative attitude, if you constantly dwell on all of the stuff that is happening. And if you pre-program that to be negative, all you're ever going to see is the negative. So let's rewind. Let's go back. Let's think about the positive. That one car. Man, did you see that one car? They just let me by. Man, that was so nice. I hope that person has a really good evening, because they were really super nice. Okay? So then the next thing, you're like, oh, my son held the door open for me. That is so sweet. He's such a good guy. Man, that's so nice. And then on the way, that back, he was talking to me and he was kind of opening up, and I'm like, that's really nice. Okay, so what you're actually doing is you're pre-programming your mind to look for the positive. And then the positive things are going to be attracted to you, and you'll see more of the positive things, and more positive things will be happening to you because you're not constantly defensive. You're not constantly being like, I can't take it. It's going to happen to me. People are mean. They're horrible. See, you're thinking that, but you're positive. You're like, hey, you know what? Did you see that person? They smiled at me. I don't even know what they've been through today. I mean, who knows what they went through today, how bad their day could have been, but they smiled. Did you see that? Man, today got a buggy for me. That was so nice. Had no other meaning to it, just got a buggy for me. That was so nice. See, if you're programming your mind to look for the positives, and you're looking for those things, your mind sees those things and it attracts more positivity to you. And then you're not going to be constantly on the defensive. And then when good things happen to you, you can just accept them and you can be grateful, and you can pass those on to other people. See, when you pass it on, then you're reciprocating. You're doing more. You're extending beyond yourself. It's not just about you. It's helping other people. Like, you have no idea what someone sees. I mean, when you're walking through the grocery store, that lady who's been in your way 4 or 5 times, and you're like so exasperated out of your mind with her, she's like in her own world. Who knows what happened to her today? Her son may have just had a bad diagnosis, or her grandchild may be in the hospital, or maybe her husband is sick and dying, or maybe there's 100 million things that could have happened to her today. So be the smile, be the one that gives her a little bit of goodness, step out of her way, give place, give back some positivity, because good things happen to you every single day. There's always going to be negatives. There's just going to be somebody who pulls out in front of you. There's going to be somebody who's in a hurry and acts like a crazy person driving, or says rude things at the store, or is mean to the cashier. I saw it today. Was waiting in line for some food, and literally the guy was like losing his mind. I'm like, okay. He leaves, and I'm like, I'm sorry that your day's going terrible. And I'm really sorry he said that to you. I know you're doing the best you can, and just let it go. Don't worry about it. I'm proud of you, and I'm super glad. And I gave her a tip, and she was like, no, I can't accept it. I'm like, yeah, you can. It's okay. She's like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, I really think so. Because, it's not her fault that there was a whole bunch of people and it was lunchtime, and the way things were going. I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what's going on in her life. If you attract positive things to you by thinking positive, by giving back positive, by moving forward positive, you will get the same in return. The day when you need it and someone is there for you, and when something terrible happens and you need a helping hand, a smiling face, someone to hold the door open, it will happen for you, because that's the way good things happen. So I just wanted to share those thoughts with you tonight, and I really hope that this helps you, and helps you to turn that negative into a positive, so that you can attract positive things to you, because you need it. You're enough. You are enough, and good things do happen, and they happen to people, to you. Good things happen to you. I'm watching my crazy silly dog in the background. He's bouncing all over the place, and I love it. All right, I hope you guys have a great evening. Love you, everyone, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.